palm trees grow, far away from any ice and snow. The drinks are cold and the pace is slow, down where the palm trees grow. Yeah, home is where the palm trees grow. Sit back and enjoy the show. How's my hair? Is it perfect? Hey there. Hey, everyone. We're off to kind of a loosey-goosey start this afternoon, but we're really glad that you've joined us. Thank you for coming out. It is a spectacularly beautiful day here in Osprey, Florida. You might look on your Google map at some point and check out where Osprey is. We are literally one street over from, okay, 2 streets, but who's counting? From Little Sarasota Bay. One street. There's our street, and then there's Bayshore Avenue. And we are one street over from Little Sarasota Bay. And big news this week, my little boat sold. So I am boatless at this moment. However, if we did have a boat, I would love to have you all come down and join us for a little, this is by request, sandbar serenade. Fill up your picnic basket, meet me at my old boat. I bring a great big jug of Cayman lemonade. I got new strings for this guitar, I've got a brand new cheeky lantern. We're gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. See that tide is creeping lower, clouds are moving slower. Moon, it shines so bright we might need shade. Spread that blanket in the middle, honey, cuddle up here just a little. We're gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Will I die, me oh my? Did you ever see so many stars up in the sky? Gonna make the sweetest music ever played. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade just like this. Here we go. It's a good thing we are dressed just right. Guess the tide will tell us how long we can stay. Till that sun comes up new, dear. It's gonna be just me and you, dear. We're gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Will I die, enemy oh my? Did you ever see so many stars up in the sky? Gonna make the sweetest music ever played. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Oh, lovely lady, do you love me truly? Lovely lady, let's sail away. Lovely lady, oh, how you do me? Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. You won't forget this sandbar serenade. Let's have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Ah, yeah. It would be a perfect day to be out there. There's just enough breeze to push the boat around. Not a cloud in the sky as far as I can see. We are having just the perfect spring here. I wish you could join us. I guess you could say it's life in the laid-back lane. Blue skies, white sands, palm trees. I'm happy where I am. I've had my share of big adventures, and I took a chance or two. I could have been a contender, although I never really wanted to. And I made a choice to do this thing that I love, 'cause I know we all end up the same. So let the other folks race to the end of the road. Me, I'm living in the laid-back lane. Life in the laid-back lane. It's slow motion moving time, paying attention to the simple things. It's all in your frame of mind. Just relax, take your foot off the gas when it all gets too insane. Let the rats run their race. Today we go our own pace, living life in the backyard lane. I throw my guitar and my steel drum into my trusty, rusty minivan, singing songs to the people at poolside, where I know I am a lucky man. They're sipping rum drinks in the hot tub, ice cold red striped beer in the shade. Some days a lady in a thong may want to dance along after too many Cayman lemonades. Life in the laid-back lane, slow motion moving time, paying attention to the simple things. It's all in your frame of mind. Just relax, take your foot off the gas when it all gets too insane. We let the rats run their race. Today we go our own pace, living life in the laid-back lane, where we've got the blue skies, we got white sand, we've got palm trees, and I'm happy where I am. You know, I do remember rush hour traffic, those weeks of 12-hour days. And I know the suit and tie, that's just the uniform for the office political games. I may not make much money, what I've got ain't no money could buy. I'm living what I love and I'm loving what I live under this totally blue Southwest Florida sky. It's life in the laid-back lane, slow motion moving time, paying attention to the simple things. It's all in your frame of mind. So just relax, take your foot off the gas when it all gets too insane. Working hard to take it easy, that's the name of this game. Living in the laid-back lane. I can hear my own drummer, I'm a beach bar strummer, living life in the laid-back lane, where we've got the blue skies, the white sands, the palm trees, and I'm happy where I am. Blue skies, white sand, palm trees, blue skies, white sand, cold beer. All right. You know, today is a very special day. I hope she's tuned in. She's usually tuned in because she's my #1 fan in Scotland. Charlotte, thank you for joining us and your whole band of pals that are watching and that you've turned them on to my music. That's awesome. Charlotte, I love you. Hope to see you soon. And you had a request, I think, for this song that I wrote for your son-in-law and his little boat, The Splendid Adventurer. Let's do that one. What do you say? Thanks, Charlotte. Now, when I first met Captain Phil, he was writing his name off the sky, pulling parasails high above the crystal waters of an island paradise. He said, I'll teach you to sail on my sailboat if you'll bring your guitar and sing me songs. We were living a dream of a life on the sea and pulling other people along. He had won and lost 2 fortunes by then, so when the hurricane cleaned him out, he just laughed as he threw up his hands and he told me this is what it's all about. He said, happy heart, it makes a happy boat. Just living is a gift, don't you see? And the rest, it's a splendid adventure. Why don't you come along with me? Sail on, oh, splendid adventurer. May the gentle trade winds find you from a beam. Sail on, splendid adventurer. Captain Phil, my friend, I hope you're listening. Well, we caught a lobster dinner and a hell of a sunset in the Tobago Keys, telling tales of our lives, of how my wife and I raising a family. I said it's sometimes a struggle, but it's always a joy when my little girls call me dad. He told me, Jimmy boy, I see that it makes you happy, and you know, that makes me glad. Because a happy heart makes a happy boat, and just living, well, it's a gift, don't you see? And the rest, it's a splendid adventure. Why don't you come along with me? Sail on, splendid adventurer. May the gentle trade winds find you from a beam. Sail on, splendid adventurer. Captain Phil, my friend, keep living the dream. We've shared a lot of laughter through a whole lot of years now, and a lot of water under our keels. Captain Phil and I, we keep in touch. We're closer than brothers still. You call me long distance to say you'll take me sailing if I promise to bring my old guitar. Billy, don't be silly, 'cause you're in my songs, man, now, no matter where you are. I know a happy heart, it makes a happy boat. Just living is a gift, don't you see? And the rest is a splendid adventure. Why don't you come along with me? Sail on, splendid adventurer. Oh, may the gentle trade winds find you from a beam. Sail on, splendid adventurer. Captain Phil, my friend, keep living the dream. Just keep on living the dream. Keep living the dream. Keep living the dream. Sail on, splendid adventurer. Thank you for that request, and thanks for joining us in Scotland, Charlotte. We also have a friend, Alan, who's over in the UK, that requested this next song. Alan, this one is just for you. This is a true story of a friend of mine's younger sister who came to Grand Cayman. The butterflies are attacking the butterfly garden. I hope they fly through here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Right over here. Land right here on my finger. Yeah, monarch butterfly. So, younger sister came to Grand Cayman. It was probably 1988, and it was her first time away from home visiting her older sister without mom and dad. And so she went wild. And then a couple of years later, younger sister was getting married, and my friend asked her sister, I'd love to give you this for a wedding present. Let me fly you down to Grand Cayman and pick up the tab for your honeymoon. And younger sister said, thank you, but no. Too many skeletons on that beach. It was back in 92. She went wild down Island Way. Never gave a thought that it might haunt her life someday. The years went past, and then at last they planned the honeymoon. But to his surprise, she hid her eyes when she told that happy groom, I can't go back there. Too many memories in my head. I can't go back there. Can we go somewhere else instead? You say you love me. Well, then practice what you preach. I can't go back there. Too many skeletons on that beach. She said, I swear that island is haunted. There's rum-jumbies lurking there. He said, I know you've had your wild time. Well, I too have had my share. In all these oceans, there must be some other place to go, where we won't find out hidden things that we don't need to know. She said, I can't go back there. Too many memories in my head. No, I can't go back there. Can we go somewhere else instead? You say you love me. Practice what you preach. I can't go back there. Too many skeletons on that beach. But the bellman turned the key and then he set the luggage in. And he said, oh, the same room as the last time, huh? Through a barracuda grin. The bride wore red, the groom turned white, saying, thank you, but that is all. The bellman laughed and he gave a wink, saying, if you need me, you just call. She said, I can't go back there. Too many memories in my head. I can't go back there. Can we go maybe to Jamaica instead? You say you love me. Well, then practice what you preach. I can't go back there. Too many skeletons on that beach. They knew her at the beach club and that rooftop bar and the spa, the restaurant by the hotel pool. They still had her shoes and bra. Maitre d' said, ooh, we are pleased to see you back again. And he said, I hope you brought the bathing suit for when you want to swim. She said, I can't go back there. Too many memories in my head. I can't go back there. Can we go somewhere else instead? You say you love me. Practice what you preach. I can't go back there. Too many skeletons on that beach, but you should go back there. So many memories you could share. You should go back there. Just to make everybody stare. And if he loves you, he will laugh about the past. You should go back there. If you have found it, love to laugh. But I can't go back there. Too many memories in my head. I can't go back there. Can we go somewhere else instead? You say you love me. Practice what you preach. I can't go back there. Too many skeletons on that beach. All right, Melissa and Ulf. That's my family from Sweden. And my other family in South Texas. We're spread out all over the globe, folks. Thank you for joining us. We're international. We got Scotland. We've got England, the land of Ings. We have Sweden and Texas. That's a whole other country in itself. So I had a request for this next song from Dennis Swent. Dennis, you've been just a great supporter over the years. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. And this is one that I wrote before I ever moved to the Caribbean. I think I wrote this when I was living in Nashville, and I wrote it with my friend Lance Cowan. It's called Home Fires, and it goes something like this. Hold it, before I do that, it's just so beautiful and dry. There's no humidity today, so I'm parched. What a day, what a day. Home Fires. In the early morning darkness, before heading out to sea, with coffee on his breath, he lays a kiss upon her cheek. Mirrored in her eyes, he sees a love of many years, a love that's been the answer to his prayers. She's always mentioned in his prayers. Sailed out of the harbor, she stands watching from the door, and she waves though he is leaving, just like 1,000 times before. And it's a measure of the power of the love they've always shared, a love that's been the answer to their prayers. She's always mentioned in his prayers, and she smiles when he's returning, as the day runs into night. She says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. There are days when she is restless as the winds begin to blow, as the clouds begin to thunder and the ocean turns to foam. Her love is the beacon that always leads him there, to the home that's been the answer to their prayers. Home is always mentioned in their prayers, and she smiles when he's returning, as the days roll into night. She says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. And she smiles when he's returning, as the day runs into night. She says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. Home is always mentioned in their prayer. She smiles when he's returning, the day runs into night. Thank you, Dennis Swint, for that one. Thinking of the love that two people share, my little dog Sammy is just at the back door itching to get out here and chase some lizards. But we're not letting him out. No, no, no. Too much fun. Here is a song about, and I don't have any idea how this one got inspired. Wait a minute. Here they come. And they're off, the dogs. Well, I'm sure they're going to make an appearance later. Oh. Here's a song by request. Hello, little pups. Come here. Hey, wait a minute. Come here. Ellie, Sammy, come here. Come up and say hello. Hush. Oh, come here. Shh. Say hello, Samson. Samson, look at the camera. They're over there. See him? There he is. Hi, Sammy. That's my boy, Sam. He's the lizard hunter. He's never caught one. Call him. Call him.
Come here, Sammy.
Go see Mama.
Come on. Go see Mama.
There he goes. He's off. And here comes the rabbit killer. Ellie. Come here. Come here, you. Come on. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. This is our Whopper, 12 pounds. 12 pounds of nothing but puppy love and rabbit killing madness. She killed a little baby rabbit out here last week, so it was kind of sad. But, you know, that's what dogs do, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, go hunt something. You're off. All right, now that I got a dog kiss, it's perfect for this song. Shouldn't be so complicated. Some things are best understated. Keep it simple, stupid. What I tell myself. No use going overboard. It's best to play things underscored. Keep it simple, stupid. Only time will tell. Just a kiss is all it was, a little kiss. But now because of just a kiss, the whole world seems to buzz from just a kiss. Funny how it seems a moment haunts your dreams to lead you on with thoughts of tender bliss. Keep it simple, stupid. It wasn't that kid Cupid. Sometimes a kiss, really just a kiss. Sometimes a kiss might only mean good night. But one like this made me want to stop inside. A little bliss was all I got from just a kiss. And it happened just one time, but it's still there on my mind. And truth to tell, I don't want to let it go. I know it seems unlikely we could do this nightly, but my heart is telling me that I gotta know. Was it just a kiss or something more? I'll tell you this. When I walked her to the door, I never thought it would come to this from just a kiss. A little kiss. Do some slide guitar here. Just one time, but it's burning through my mind. And truth to tell, I don't want to let it go. I know it seems unlikely we could do this nightly, but my heart is telling me that I gotta know. Was it just a kiss or something more? I'll tell you this. When I walked her to the door, I never thought it would come to this from just a kiss. That's all it was. little kiss. It was just a kiss. Oh, yeah. That's what a kiss can do. One little kiss can inspire a whole song. It can inspire a whole world. Here's another one by request. All request Friday, I guess. I came home very late one night, or it could have been the early morning. My girlfriend was waiting with an angry look. She gave me that verbal warning. She said, I know you've been out with all your crazy friends. I want to know where you were. She demanded an explanation. And this is what I said to her. I was doing research for a drinking song I'm trying to write. I was doing research and I was soaking it up all night. I did like old George Jones and Ernest Hemingway, staying out and drinking till the break of day. I think I've got the idea, and all I'm gonna say, it was research. Oh, a long time ago, I was doing a show at a tiki bar in Waikiki, when along came a Wahine in a very small bikini, making big goo-goo eyes at me. My instincts were right, it was a glorious night, and in the morning as we lay in bed, we were snuggled neath the covers when she asked me if I loved her. In honesty, here's what I said. I was doing research for a love song I'm trying to write. I was doing research, but I was studying hard all night. I did like Masters and Johnson and the Height Report, doing my best not to come up short. I'm really not in it for the bedroom sport. No, it was research. My dogs singing songs to a wonderful couple of dogs. The beer is cold, the women are hot, the music is fast and loud. It would be alright if this went on all night and we'd party till the break of dawn. Oh, when you shake it all up, something bound to happen I can write about in a song. We're just doing research, taking life as it comes along. Yeah, we're just doing research. Another verse to another song, just like Elvis and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. We're working our fingers right down to the bone. My wife's yelling at me on the telephone. She says, Sonny Jim, when are you coming home? I said, I've got some new assistants, so leave us alone. We're doing research. Oh, and it's a dangerous and dirty job, but someone's got to do it. People say writing songs, you know there's nothing to it. Everybody says you gotta write what you know. I know that there are places that I still need to go. I'm thinking about heading there right after the show. Do some research. We're doing research. Ah, we're doing research. Life is all about the research. I got the dogs in on that one. Sammy's over there basking in the sun. I told Adela we need to have a dog cam so they can come up and sniff around and say hello. I'd like to thank Mark Hawkins for the shirt, the Chicago Police dive team. I don't know if you caught the back, but it's a very nice compliment to the other shirt that he gave me. He's a retired detective from Chicago, and he gave me a t-shirt that says, Chicago Homicide. Our day begins when your ends. So, thankfully, this day is going along. I hope everybody's doing great. The word is some things are going to open up here in Florida this weekend. So, Life may be slowly returning to normal. I hope so. Hey, listen, speaking of the weekend, my pal, John Patty, is actually going to do his own show. On Sunday, he's doing a Sunday brunch. I forget what he's calling it. I think it's I Wish Brunch Could Last Forever, after the Jimmy Buffett song. And that will start at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I will be over there helping him do that with my cameras and all this gear that we have here. So I hope you'll join John Patty on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, and bring your own champagne. And Tuesday night, we are planning a Cinco de Mayo extravaganza. So put on your sombrero and your sarape, get your tequila and your Tecate beer, and join us Tuesday night. Bring your maracas and your bongos, and we hope you join us and have some fun on Tuesday night. I think we're going to tear it up. You just wait and see. We have some very special things up our sleeves. Okay, back to the music. Well, you know, that last one's a little bit raucous. Let's do another raucous one. I'm not sure who requested this one. Oh, everybody requested it. This is a group request. I hope you're enjoying a little afternoon libation. Cheers. I don't have far to stumble. I got my rum shoes on. I left my house this morning wearing Italian loafers made of Italian leather with those cool little tassels. I worked in my office until my working day was over. I traded in those loafers for a worn-out pair of flip-flops. Walked to the first bar down the street from my apartment. I ordered up a rum drink as the sun set on the water. Walked to my next bar where I chatted up the waitress. I asked her for another, and I must have had a couple, 'cause I walked to my third bar where I had me a double. I knew I was in trouble when I got out on the dance floor. That's when I remembered I had my rum shoes on. Rum shoes, they're not for walking straight lines. Rum shoes, they're not for driving cars. Rum shoes, they help to navigate me through the Bermuda Triangle of my neighborhood bar. Well, it's a crazy little trip down through my Bermuda Triangle. I know I must be careful, 'cause I love to have my rum drinks. I get to feeling frisky, start dancing like a white man. I love the whole world when the night air smells like perfume. The lights get kind of misty, the music gets right to me. It gets me feeling groovy till I start to feeling wobbly. The rum drinks overtake me, find I have my rum shoes on. Rum shoes, they're not for walking straight lines. Rum shoes, they're not for driving cars. Rum shoes, they help to navigate me through the Bermuda Triangle of my neighborhood bars. Here we go. Designated driver, I'm ready with my rum shoes. My car is on the curb at my house, just where I left it 6 weeks ago. I love to feel the night air on my face as I go walking. I think y'all should come with me. We'll go cheeky bar hopping, spend the night laughing, catching up on gossip. We'll find ourselves some music, just generally tear it up. But I think I need a a fresh one. Glad I've got my rum shoes on. Rum shoes, they're not for walking straight lines. Rum shoes, they're not for driving cars. Rum shoes, they help to navigate me through the Bermuda Triangle of my neighborhood bars. Rum shoes, they're not for walking straight lines. Rum shoes, they're not for driving cars. Rum shoes, they help to navigate me through the Bermuda Triangle of my neighborhood bars. It's the Bermuda Triangle of my neighborhood bars. I got my rum shoes on. I'm not driving anywhere. In fact, I could crawl right into my bed from here. I think it's time for just one more for each hand. Mark Mulligan, where are you? I need some rum. So my buddy Mark Mulligan down in Sonora, Mexico, also is doing a show on Monday nights. I think it's 8 o'clock his time. I think it's 5 o'clock our time. I don't remember, but check Mark Mulligan out. He does a great show. Kelly McGuire is also doing one. John Frenzy, Tall Paul, and I, unfortunately, are on at the same time on Tuesday nights. But I hope you'll join us. And I saw Paul and Christy last night in a group Zoom put on by Sam Densler of Songwriters Island Radio. We had different songwriters, a lot of them from Nashville. Myself and Kelly McGuire were the only non-Nashvillians, I believe. Eric Erdman from Mobile, Alabama was on there, and it was really cool. That was last night. They're going to do it again next Monday night at, I think it was 9 o'clock. I think it went from 9 to 10. Everybody's trying hard not to step on each other's toes scheduling, so look out. There is lots of great music going on. Here's a request for a new song of mine that will be on my next album. I wrote this for one of my fans here in, my fan and my friend here in Sarasota. I know you've heard me speak of her before. This is for Lois. And she has a sign on her back porch that says, change your shoes and it might change your life, meaning, and there's a pair of flip-flops on there, so, meaning get out of the work mode and get in the play mode. This is her story. She makes her empty drink a maraca while the band plays an island groove. There's lots more music down Duval Street, but she really doesn't want to move. She's hearing music in a new way, and she's hoping that it goes all night. She never knew that if you changed your shoes, you just might change your life. She's wearing floral prints and flip-flops, got her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West, she never really did come back. Home in Pennsylvania, there's lots of friends and there's family, but a rent-a-car road trip to Florida showed her everything she needed to see. She was singing across the Sunshine Skyway and that beautiful Tampa Bay, but her life was changed when the top came down, headed south on A1A. She's wearing floral prints, flip-flops, her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West, she never really did come back. did come back. She loves the sunsets from a bar stool and the slow drive up through the Keys, sending selfies home on her telephone, saying this is where I'm meant to be. Wearing floral prints and flip-flops, her blue bikini bottom and her backpack. She went down to Key West, she never really did come back. She's wearing floral prints and flip-flops, got her bikini in her old backpack. Lois went down to Key West, she never really did come back. Nope, not her. She went down to Key West, she never really did come back. Oh yeah, fun little song. Oh, this is a song that I've had requests for, but I don't think we've done this one in a long, long time. I'd like to dedicate this one to my main monkey. I don't know, is he on the camera, Della? That's Alex over there. Alex got a new name. When my friend Alex Leist from up in New Jersey found him hanging in our tree. He said, "Is that a monkey I see there?" Indeed it is. His name is Alex. This is for Carol and Kay. I love you guys. I miss you guys, man. It's so hard not seeing you. I'm looking forward to our Danube River cruise. I'm looking forward in 2021. That's a long way to look forward. And our Grand Cayman trip next September with Tropicool Trio, Jimmy Pappas and John Patty and I. Yeah, we're hoping that one stays on the radar. But this is for Ann and Carol, and it goes just like this. Down by the great big ocean, down by the big blue sea, some monkeys threw a party underneath the banyan tree. Well, the first monkey brought bananas, the second one brought the wine, the third little monkey brought some monkey girls, and they all had a really good time. And the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, honey, just you and me? Yeah, what do you say we go monkey around, Carol Ann and you and me? They started singing some old monkey song, I'm a believer, drinking that coconut wine. And it wasn't too long till they were carrying on, and they were swinging from a monkey vine. High above the ocean, way up in the banyan tree, two little monkeys took their fur coats off, they jumped into the sea. The monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, little honey, just you and me? Oh, what do you say we go monkey around, darling, just you and me? Woo, 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 woo. Christopher Columbus came sailing across the bay. He hadn't seen the new world yet, yeah, but he was on his way. He was looking through his little telescope when those monkeys jumped out of that tree. He said, "Oh man alive, I've gotta take a dive, that looked like fun to me." And the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, honey, just you and me? Yeah, the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, darling, just you and me? And I love that monkey business, think it suits me fine. Baby, I'll bring the bananas, you can bring the coconut wine. Maybe I'll bring the bananas, or you can bring the coconut. Patty Collins, my sister's old roommate, as a matter of fact. Hi, Patty. Thanks for joining us. It's been a while since Nellie's and since, Canal Street and Cabo's, Chico, California in the 70s. Oh, I feel so old all of a sudden. Let's see. I hear that those ladies in Chico are wild ones. They go crazy on a Saturday night. They'll dress up and go dancing, a hot-blooded romancing, with the moon and the stars in their eyes. That's all I can remember, that one. I'll have to finish that one. I hear that those Chico boys are famous for making noise, drinking down gallons of beer. Well, if that's all true, there's only one thing I want to ask you. Why the hell's it so quiet in here? Is it true? Is it you? Do you like to have good rowdy fun? Is it true? Is it you? Sing along, 'cause the night is still young. Oh, in Chico, the night is still young. Chico, come on and clap your hands. Chico, come on and clap your hands. Oh, that's all I remember of that one. That one used to burn down the bars when I'd play that one. Oh my gosh. So those of you that are fans of mine may know Charlie Imes. Charlie also lived in Chico at the same time that I was there, the last few years that I was there. And there used to be a place, oh my gosh, a pizza place that Charlie used to work at, and he was the night cleaner. And he and I just happened to be talking about Chico one time, and he said, I used to live there. He was the night cleaner. And I know the name of the place is going to come to me, but he used to get on the stage there at night when everybody was gone and pretend like he was entertaining to a full house. And, if I can say this without getting him in trouble, he used to help himself to the taps. If you know Charlie, that's no surprise. So here's to Chico. Chico is where I first started playing music with my good friends Rux Simpkins and Tony Lamb and Leslie Riley and Ripley Howe and Andy Arrow, the guy that gave me the Sonny Jim nickname all those years ago. Here's to all my old pals. Let's do a song from those days. Let's do one that you can be sure I'm going to play on Tuesday night, Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you join us. This is called The Mexican Ring, and it goes like this. Leslie Riley taught this to me. Written by David Dean, a wonderful songwriter. Now one Christmas I bought her a painting. She gave me a Mexican ring. Taught her a song on my 6-string guitar, but I could never teach her to sing. It's too late to go back, she's gone. And anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of that Mexican ring, I wonder where she is tonight. Now she used to sleep on my shoulder. She said my beard tickled her face. If I didn't know better, I swear she's still here, 'cause I can feel her all over the place. It's too late to go back, she's gone. And anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of my my Mexican ring. I wonder where she is tonight. So apparently David Dean, who wrote this song, kind of mentored my friend Leslie Riley in learning to play guitar and sing. And we used to do a duo, Leslie and I. She would sing this song and a lot of other love songs, and I swear to God, at the end of the night in the tip jar, there'd be like 10 inches of love notes written by sad-eyed college boys just looking at her. Just going, oh, I only want to touch her hand. Ah, great memories. It's too late to go back. She's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of that Mexican ring. I wonder where she is tonight. Now one Christmas I bought her a painting. She gave me a Mexican ring. I taught her a song on my 6-string guitar, but I could never teach her to sing. It's too late to go back. She's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of my Mexican ring. I wonder where she is tonight. Oh, I wonder where she is tonight. Thank you, David Dean, for that great song. And Leslie Riley, I sure wish I could hear you sing that again. When are you doing your live show? Well, we got a request for this one. I wrote for a movie starring Sherilyn Fenn and Jeremy Piven. And the story goes that it was the first movie that Sherilyn Fenn kept all her clothes on in. And it's a little song, and the song never made it into the movie, actually. It's called Just Right, and it goes like this. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail, and we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. When I woke up in your arms this morning, I knew my life had changed. There was nothing in our way, no bridges burning. So now life's an open book before us, turn to an empty page. It's time to put to paper what we've spent our whole lives learning. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail, and we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. Like we're standing in the shore and the sea is calling us. It's you and I at the crossroads of a dream. Together we can take our lives across the far horizon. The winds are right, so hold on tight, 'cause it's up to you and me. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail, and we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's Let's just write our own fairy tale. Like we're standing on the shore and the sea is calling us. It's you and I at the crossroads of a dream. Together we can take our lives across the far horizon. The winds are right, so hold on tight. It's up to you and me. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From a perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail, and we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail, and we'll drift away into a happy ending. Oh, let's just write our own fairy tale. Well, another one of my UK friends from over on the Isle of Wight, Roxanne, made a double request. And so I'm going to do a double request. My dog is going to sing along. Ellie, sing! Juneau, Alaska is tuned in. Awesome! Juneau, Alaska. Of course I know Alaska. Sorry. Juneau, the Don Cesar Hotel up on St. Pete Beach. Song written by my dear friend Mr. Jim Morris. Going on my next CD. And it goes just like this. I live in my car at the Don Cesar. Just might stay the rest of my days. Security's lenient, the beach is convenient. Oh, that's where the big money stays. Never have to worry about riffraff. They attract such a swank clientele. Elegant folks with distinction and money. The atmosphere suits me quite well. Oh, those housekeeping folks bring me towels and soaps, but I don't make too many demands. Don't need very much, and I don't want to go broke. I just want a sunny spot to work on my tan. So I live in my car up at the Don Cesar. Just might stay the rest of my days. Security's lenient, the beach is convenient. Oh, that's where the big money stays. Needed a place that would suit me. Never really meant to trespass, no sir. Since everyone's gotta be someplace, I just chose a place with some class. Oh, these fancy hotels can be expensive as hell, but I've got better plans for my cash. Don't need very much, don't need a mint on my pillow. I've got a pound of M&Ms on my dash. And I live in my car up at the Don Cesar. Just might stay the rest of my days. Security's lenient, the beach is convenient. That's where the big money stays. Yeah. I've got my eye on this red-headed barmaid. I hear she thinks I'm real sweet. Perhaps I'll invite her to tailgate for cocktails. Maybe even spend the night on my back seat. 'Cause I live in my car up at the Don Cesar. Just might stay the rest of my days. Security's lenient, the beach is convenient. Oh, that's where the big money stays. Yeah, that's where the big money stays. Oh, that's where the big money stays. Forget the sunscreen. Thank you, Roxanne and Andy. Yeah, but first I'm going to do Roxanne's other request. It's a double request, a 2-4. A 2-4. Ah, Phil and Nicola. Phil and Nicola who? This one requires a little tuning. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. And I've not recorded this one yet, but one of these days I will. Let's see. Let me tune silently. Meanwhile, just talk amongst yourselves. Don't forget, Tuesday night, Cinco de Mayo party. We're bringing out the Margaritaville blender, if I can say that without giving any secrets away. There'll be margaritas for all, me and John and Adela. I'd like to buy a round for the house. Okay, let me quit talking and pay attention to the job at hand. All right, it's going to be good. It better be good after all we went through. Some people may say the greatest love story of all time is the story of Romeo and Juliet. And this song may be the best love song about Romeo and Juliet there ever was. Dire Straits, Mark Knopfler. Sonny Jim style. Well, a love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade. He's laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street light, steps out of the shade. It says something like, well, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, ooh, it's Romeo. He nearly gave me a heart attack. He's underneath my window, she's singing, hey la, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up to people like that. And she says, anyway, what you gonna do about it? Well, Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, girl, you exploded into my heart. I forget, you know the movie song, when you're gonna realize it was just the time was wrong, Juliet. Come up on different streets, both were streets of shame. both dirty and both mean, but the dream was just the same. I dreamed your dream for you, now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? You can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say I'm Romeo. I used to have a scene with him, yeah. When we made love, you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above. Said I love you till I die. And there's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong. Juliet. Can't do the talk like they talk on the TV. I can't sing a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I would do anything for you. I can't do anything except to be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, the way we used to be. And all I do is keep the beat and bad company. All I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Well, Julie, I'd do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, girl, you exploded into my heart. And I forget, you know the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong. Juliet. Oh, Juliet. And a love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a convenient street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? You and me, babe. You and me, babe. And that one goes out to Roxanne. Thank you. Stolly in Norway. Man, we got people from everywhere. Were we on this camera? Oh, we're on the tall camera. Stolly, my friend, I miss you. I hope you're doing good. I follow you on Facebook. Looks like things are going pretty good for you. And I'm glad to see that. We just got a report from Kelly McGuire saying I need more triangle. We can do that. It is the decade of the triangle. And of the Basset Hound. Sing along. Feel free. So every morning I come out here in the backyard shortly after the sun comes up. Just kidding. And I sit here and I have my cup of coffee and I kind of check my Facebook and emails and stuff. And the neighbor's dog, whose name is Jackson, comes to the back fence, and he and Ellie and Little Man, row, 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 row. And they don't get aggressive towards each other. They just, I guess, in the words of 101 Dalmatians, it's the morning bark.
They just say hello to each other. Adela, what request did you say?
John Patty, the king of the triangle. I don't know if you saw my John Patty biography last week. It showed John Patty playing the triangle at Big Al's Tiki Bar up on in the Kent Narrows in Maryland, the land of Marys. And John gave us a great triangle solo that night, and I happened to catch it on video. We'll show that one again sometime, I'm sure. Well, you know what we haven't done that was maybe the first request you told me about. I don't want to do the same songs all the time, but this one's another favorite of mine. The pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. Arr. Now some kids say they'll run away, join up with the circus, but the big top never did appeal to me. I knew my landlocked small town white bread life held another purpose, so I made a vow that one day I'd break free. And I wrote a letter to my mama, told her not to cry, but I needed an adventure or I surely would go crazy. And I would be a good boy, be back by and by. And then I ran away to join up with Blackbeard's navy. Across the blue horizon till we fall off of the world, where we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man those cannons and clear the decks, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. From my treetop crow's nest I can see a schooner in the dawn. Hoist the bedsheet main, we will chase that treasure down. Ropes swing aboard the boat, and then with a battle it rages on. Although a cardboard cutlass, it hardly makes a sound. The little pirate was a wild man, carrying the day. Go through the burning rigging, my memories, they're quite hazy. And I do recall a legend, he was made captain, then they say, that little pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. Across the blue horizon till we fall off of the world, or we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man those cannons will clear the decks, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. I've seen hurricanes and I've seen much stranger things in many years at sea. I've seen ghost ships sailing silently along. I've had cannibals and pirate queens both chasing after me. Those things that do not kill us, they make us strong. I was strengthened by the Spirit that it gave me. The man who's been around this world, oh, and sailed the 7 seas, was once the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. Across the blue horizon until we fall off of the world, or we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man those cannons, clear the deck, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. I was that pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. I was the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. That little pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's navy. Thank you much. Oh, the whole family is watching. Nicola and all her sisters. The whole clan. I guess that's what you would really say in Scotland. That's terrific. You want to hear a James Taylor song? You got it. I'm so pleased that you're all joined us. It's wonderful. That's the whole point of this Friday afternoon, so that all of you on the other side of the pond can enjoy it too. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see, what James Taylor song shall we do? Yeah, we could do that. We need to do something everybody knows, though. I've got it. Let's just hope I can do this in the right key. Thank you, friends. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me. Oh, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come a-running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, that old north wind should begin to blow, just keep your head together, call my name out loud, hear me knocking on your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am that I'll come a-running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Hey, ain't it good to know you've got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you, yes, and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them, but don't you let them know. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will, yeah. You got a friend, you've got a friend, you've got a friend, you've got a friend. Thank you very much. You know, that reminds me of another James Taylor song that I do. I've got time for one more. So I'm going to do this one because I've never heard anybody else do this one. Let's see. It's been a long time. Let's see if I can find it in my extensive list of songs. Aha! Oh yeah. We're going to go out with a bang on this one. Don't forget, Sunday morning, champagne brunch. John Patty from his very own living room or kitchen. Maybe he'll cook something too. Hey, that's not a bad idea, because maybe I'll get some food out of this deal. And then, of course, on Tuesday night, JP and I will also be doing Cinco de Mayo right here under the beautiful Cinco de Mayo tree. And then again, let's see, next Friday I'll be back. We'll also talk about Mark Mulligan on Monday nights. On Thursday nights, Island. It's a really cool show. We're ironing out the sound kinks for Songwriters Island Radio on Thursday evening. It's a neat way to hear songwriters you've never heard before. They're bringing in a friend. So Eric Erdman will bring in a friend, and they'll both do songs. And by bringing in, I mean live on camera, not necessarily together. Jen Bostic was there and brought a friend of hers, and so it's going to kind of blossom. We'll get to know other people from that. See you Tuesday night for Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to dedicate this one to Nicola. Dedicated one to Charlotte. I'll make it to Charlotte and Nicola. And how about Nicola's sisters too? Is that the way you look? Is that the way you look? Is that the way you look now? Is that the way you look? Is that the way that you look now? Oh, darling, darling, is that the way that you look? I mean, is that really your hair? Is that really your eyes? Is that the clothes you wear now, pretty darling? Well, you just walk right on by. Oh, darling, darling, is that the way you look? Oh, baby, oh, pretty baby, got a question for you. Oh, darling, hey now, darling. Say, tell me now, is it true? Is that the way that you look? Is that the way you look now? Is that the way you look? Is that the way that you look? Oh, darling, darling, is that the way you look? Try that again. Here we go. Oh, baby, oh, pretty baby, I've got a question for you. Oh, darling, hey, my darling. Say, tell me now, is it true? Is that the way that you look? I mean, is that the way you look now? Is that the way you look? Is that the way that you look? Oh, baby, I'm dreaming, but I'll be bound. Whoever wakes me up, I'm gonna knock him down. Oh, darling, darling, is that the way that you look? Well, I rubbed my eyes, and then I pinched my leg, and then I asked my friend, and then I shook my head, and I said, woo, baby, is that the way you look? You're looking good. Keep it up. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday. Hope it made you smile a little bit. The dogs were pretty well behaved. Adela was well behaved, and I was certainly well behaved. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Coffee on the patio, watching my little dogs play. Sunrise peeking over my back fence. Welcome to another day. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from the cold and snow, where I can sit and watch the day move slow, down where the palm trees grow. The afternoon when the sun gets hot, I'll be under my big umbrella, playing my guitar in my favorite spot. I know I am a lucky fella. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from any cold and snow, where I could sit and watch life move slow. Home is where the palm trees grow. It's the place where I can go, watch the world go by, count my blessings every day, where the palm trees kiss the sky. Welcome to my special place. Slow down, pull yourself a chair. A world away from the old rat race. My friends, you're welcome here. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from any ice and snow. The drinks are cold and the pace is slow, down where the palm trees grow. Yeah, home is where the palm trees grow. Sit back and